everyone, my name is Coach Cade, and today we are reviewing a Bronze Reaper player, my friend and teammate Momentum. And looks like he's playing Esperanza. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I believe Momentum has seen my Reaper video, and so hopefully he puts some of that stuff into practice this game. But we will see. So right there, your real issue was your positioning there, and I know it seems like you're in a good spot, right? Like you're over in this little hole, you know. This is pretty safe. But then when you left to peek, you didn't jiggle peek it or anything. You literally just walked out and started firing at the Orisa with her entire team behind her. If you're going to try to battle the Orisa, you have to like play cover, right? Like if you're behind this cover here, then you need to actually use this cover. You can't just use it as a hiding spot and then just jump out and go ham on them. The entire team is here. Your team is back there. It's always worth checking where your team is, because like the ball is over there, but the rest of your team is all the way over here. So you were really in a 1v4 at that moment. I like that you used Wraith to run away. So the reason you died there was because you initiated without having your Wraith form and didn't have a super easy escape. So you used your Wraith form because you were fighting over here, right? And you used your Wraith form to escape. And you walked all the way over here, up this hallway. It immediately started fighting again. But you didn't have your Wraith form to escape. And that's not always an issue, except in this hallway. This hallway is way too long for you to just back up. You can't get healed because your like whole team is back there. I think your Auto was over here, but she died. And I don't even know where your Kiriko is. But you didn't have a way to get healed. So you didn't have a way to get healed, and you didn't have your Wraith form to escape. And you didn't have a position that let you run away either. So you need to, if you're going to fight without your Wraith form, you need to make sure it's somewhere where you can either A, get healed, or B, flee. You could hear that guy behind you pretty clearly. I don't know if you thought that was like your own teleport, but you need to keep an ear out because he teleported right there. Do not try to fight this on 17 health. Please do not try to fight this on 17 health. Please don't try to fight that on 17 health. Oh my goodness. You have to run, man. You just have to back out, get healed. Your whole team wasn't there. You need to get healed. You can't stick around and hang out on 17 health. You just TP out. Just go find your Ana or your Kiriko. Real quick, I would like to point out that you walked this entire way from your spawn to where you're standing. If you know that you want to stay where you're standing right now, you can teleport there. You can come around like over here. You can teleport right into this hallway over here and then play this angle and then still have your Wraith to escape. But you kind of just walked up this whole way and took damage along the way. Okay. Good, playing cover. Immediately leaving cover. Okay, right here, you should be backing up to the left. You shouldn't be backing up to the right because then you have to cross again whenever he teleports there. Remember, when you're going to run away, try to run away to your team. Oh, big ult incoming. I can feel it. I can feel it. This is it. Yes! Beautiful. That timing was perfect. I love that you went on high ground and then dropped onto him. It gave him less time to react. They didn't have anything to stop you. That was all around great ultimate. You didn't even use your Wraith form, so you had that to escape once you were done. Beautiful. Mwah. That is an ultimate. What? I don't know. Your Kiriko must have thought she could make the robot move faster by ulting him. You should probably not try to fight this fight here. It's too open. As soon as you get discorded, you should probably wraith out of it because you got really low really fast. You can't win that 1v3 as a Reaper. There's too many of them too far back. Careful there. There's a Hanzo. He can see you. Yep, he just shot you. You just let him get that shot. You just let him take both those shots. You could very clearly see that Hanzo. And I know it might be hindsight. I don't know if you just didn't see him or if you just didn't think he would hit you. But that dude was just looking right at you and you were just standing in that doorway. Or window or whatever it is. Positioning. Remember to position properly. Where you're safe and can actually shoot other people. Lower your sensitivity. That you overflick that quite hard. Yeah, you're overflicking a lot. I've noticed like this whole time with your aim, and you know, okay, so Momentum, you called this out to me. When you were correct when you said that I would call out your aim with your sensitivity. You're overflicking a lot, and you'll notice that the main reason you're missing shots is overcorrecting. So whenever you're aiming this way, someone's right there, you overshoot that and just like go back and forth, like overcorrecting. That's where a lower sensitivity would help you out. For those who don't know, his sensitivity is absurdly absurd. How do you say that word? It's absurd. You can play there. You can play on that high ground where that bus is and just stay up there and fire off shots from below. Let me get back. So when you teleport onto this bus, right here, you can stay up here. There are bots right there. I think you can actually contest it from where you're standing, especially if it moves a little bit more. But you can just stand where you are and just fire down shots on people trying to push the bot. And then go aggressive if you need to and save your wraith. Playing around that little barrier that the bot pushes is a really good spot for Reaper. He can just kind of dance around it and stay pretty safe. When you drop, you're putting yourself in the open. 3 people are now looking at you. I just realized that your Kiriko is Bin. Bin, what was that ultimate? Please tell me. I'm baffled. Go aggressive. Nice, go back to point. Yeah, you should play a little safer. You're kind of standing in the open when multiple people can shoot at you. Right there, you should have backed up earlier instead of trying to fight that Kiriko. You should have fallen back. Stop falling back. Okay. So when you shoot people, this range that you're trying to play at, you're strafing back and forth and shooting at this guy and like taking little steps back. You can't beat a Hanzo at this range. Like a Hanzo, it doesn't matter where a Hanzo is, he can one-shot headshot you. And that's scary. So you need to get close so you can deal damage to him and kill him faster. At this range you're playing at, there's no way. I don't know, maybe you're like, my guess is that you're trying to play around this little cart here, but the only other person that can shoot at you is the Orisa, and she doesn't deal a ton of damage by herself on that Hanzo with your team behind you. Right, you have your whole team here, except for your monkey who died. But look, you have a Junkrat there, you have a Kiriko. You can easily fight this person. You don't have to hide behind the bus just because there's like an Orisa here. Nah, you go on this boy. You go kill him. You got to get close to kill people. Where you're standing, it's safe, sort of, because a Hanzo can one-shot you. So it's kind of safe, but you can't really get value out of there. Go! No! Okay, remember when I said about Reaper not doing that much damage from far away? Look how low this guy is! Oh my gosh, if you took a step forward instead of a step back, you would have killed this guy so easily. Oh no, that was a free kill. I like that you went to the Zenyatta afterwards. I mean, that was a good, look. But you could have killed that Hanzo so easy and then gone to kill the Zenyatta. Lower the sense. It's the only suggestion I have for hitting those flicks. You can teleport up and ult right now. Not right there. Not right there. Hanzo can one-shot you. Quick note. A Hanzo... If you teleport to a Hanzo, if he times it right, he can one-shot headshot you the second you come out of your teleport. There's a brief moment where you're stuck standing still, and if a good Hanzo can capitalize on that and kill you immediately. So be really careful teleporting where Hanzos can see you. It probably would have been better to teleport like by the stairs, like right here, because his team, nope, they can't see you. They're over there, and the Hanzo up here wouldn't be able to see you if you were like down here. So that's a more safe area to teleport to. Hanzos are dangerous. Remember, one shot's hurt. Go aggressive. Stop staying back. Push him. You're a Reaper. Keep pushing. Yes. Yes. Keep walking forward. Good. Don't be afraid of an Orisa. Don't fight him. Nope. You could. Back away. You can't kill that Hanzo. Oh. Yeah, maybe teleport behind that wall right there on the stairs. A little bit safer. I don't know what you're shooting at. Not the worst ultimate, but you were kind of... You can't really kill an Orisa with your ultimate, and also she can kind of javelin you out of it if she has it. So be careful like there. Like, you didn't really have a chance of killing the Orisa, and the Zenyatta was a little bit too far back for you to kill. So that was basically just a solo ult, and also putting yourself in danger, because you can't Wraith while you're using your ult. Yeah, so you couldn't really kill that Zenyatta. And then also, right here, you Wraith forward, and then canceled it. I don't know why you did that. Your Wraith is to escape. You were really, really low. Let me see how low. So after an ult like this, you have half health, below half health, really, and you're discorded. So when you Wraith, don't go forward. Remember, Wraith is not an initiation ability. You need to use it for your escape. And then you canceled it early for some reason. Don't know why. You basically committed suicide. So you should probably be going somewhere here. You're not really taking initiative to go anywhere. You're on point, which there's no problem with being on point, except you have your whole team there already. And so you don't have to be the one on point. It would be more beneficial. Like, look, there's a Kree right over here, or a Cassidy right here. If you would, like, come up and, like, play over here, you could catch anyone who was trying to, like, come out here, or even if they were just playing main, right here, this is a good spot to shoot people from. If you need to run away, oh, you just Wraith out that way, there's your team. Or even just Wraith out this way, there's your team. So you should be trying to be productive and, like, find somewhere to be. So never just be doing nothing. I try to say this in most of my videos now. Actions per minute. Try to do as many things as you can in whatever time you have. You staying on cart doesn't help because multiple people on a push bot doesn't make it push faster. And so you need to be going to find something to do. Pushing up somewhere and holding somewhere and getting value. Go on that Cassidy. Stop backing away from him. What are you shooting at? What are you shooting at? That lamppost is not going to hurt you. Yes. The Orisa's a fine target for you. As a Reaper, you can actually mess her up. Push her. Don't hang back. Don't hang back. You're not effective at that range. Your team dealt all that damage. Yes. Be aggressive. And you won. Okay. So... the main things that I've noticed for you, Momentum. You, first of all, need to be more aggressive and when you have Wraith form, right? So when you have the Wraith form, it is perfectly fine to leave cover and go push somebody. Especially people that you can't kill by yourself if you're farther back. You're trying to play at, like, a medium range distance, which Reaper cannot do. You're not getting hardly any damage compared to, like, what they're doing to you. So you're fighting people and giving them the advantage from where you're standing. And I think that's partially due to the second thing I want to bring up, which is you are trying to position too much. And I say that because I think you're trying to play cover too often. And cover is great. Reaper loves cover, but only when you're actually fighting from that cover in a way that actually gets you kills. So if somebody's pushing you and you're behind a corner, don't peek them repeatedly and kind of straight back and forth and keep your distance. Wait by that corner until they get closer. You don't have to fight them. There's no rule in Overwatch that says you have to fight someone. You can wait for them to fight you. So wait for them to push your corner and then destroy them at that corner if you're trying to fight someone from there. If you're trying to push, then you need to stop like playing behind this corner where you're dealing next to no damage and just waiting for your team or whatever. A Hanzo or a Cassidy or an Echo or whatever is going to beat you when you give them range. There's no way you can possibly kill that person. You deal like 6 damage a shot. So those are the two main things that I noticed. Is one, you're trying to play cover in positions where you're not able to play cover. And two, you need to be going aggressive more whenever you have your Wraith form up. Don't go aggressive when you don't have it. You don't want to push too far if you don't have your Wraith form. But if you have your Wraith form, there's no reason why you shouldn't be jumping into the team and going ham on them. Just make sure you actually Wraith out of that. Okay, that's going to be it for this video. Momentum, you have some things to work on, but I think it just takes a little bit for you to step up your game and take it to the next level. So I think you'll be okay. Like and subscribe if you found the video helpful. There are more guides coming your way.